Hey there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews. Welcome to day 2 of the Spring to It Videoathon. Hosted by
Danny Buxton,
Brooke Clark,
Christina's Journey,
The Story,
and Stacks and Stacks and Stacks.
and us, obviously.
And us, yeah.
We forget us.
Yeah. And Brews and Reviews.
Yeah! So, today's prompt is cover buys.
Yeah.
So, we're just going to hop right into it and talk about 5 books that we bought based on their covers, not knowing anything else about them.
Yeah.
Or if we only knew like a tiny little bit about them, then the cover was like
The cover was
clincher.
what sold it, yeah.
Yeah. So, the first book that we're going to talk about today is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I know I'm holding this really awkwardly, but I mean, this mug is heavy and like, I should just put it down like a regular person. But anyway, look at this cover and tell me it's not one of the most beautiful covers you've ever seen.
That is very pretty. It just stood out, didn't it?
Yeah, like I just saw it and I looked at it in the shop and I was like, I've heard people talk about that like briefly in something, but like I've not really taken any notice on it. And I looked at it and I just went, I need it.
Yeah.
I need it on my shelf. So I bought it and it's just sat on my shelf and I've not read it yet. But like, look at it, it's beautiful.
I've heard great things about Holly Black's books as well.
Yeah.
So
I remember I read the Spiderwick Chronicles, which was her and Tony DiZolizzi, and yeah, I really like those. So I know this is completely different, but I'm going to enjoy it eventually. Even though it's hardcover, guys. I never buy anything hardcover. Never. If you know me, I just won't buy hardcovers, and I bought this because it's that beautiful. So.
So a book that I also bought was Wild Beauty by Anne-Marie McLemore. I'm so sorry.
That's butchery right there.
Yeah, it was. However, wow. Like, I heard people talking about it and I really like the sound of it. All I can remember is it's magical realism. I don't know anything else, but I was like, I need that. Like, just on the cover alone, it just spoke to me and I was like, I feel like that is a book for me.
Yeah.
Just looking at the cover, I feel like it's just so pretty and it's raised, like embossed, and it's just really nice.
Yeah.
And again, it's a hardcover, but I was like, I need it. I've got to get it. So I literally, as soon as I saw somebody talk about it, I was like, right, getting it. So, and it's beautiful. I just need to get around to reading it. It is on my to-read list this year, so it will be read very, very soon.
I feel like these are like our impulse buys these days too, like that we've just sort of been like so beautiful that you can't stop looking at them.
Yeah, and the thing is that I don't tend, like when I buy books, I buy them because I've heard about them and I want them, and if I buy one, I'll tend to read it straight away. So the fact that I bought this just based on the cover and like the tiniest sliver of information about the actual book,
it's
like,
so unlike
it is, because I can remember we were talking about it and then it came in and you were like, oh, I didn't even know you bought it. I was like, yeah, I had to buy it. So yeah, it's beautiful.
So the next book that I bought purely for the cover was The Creeper by Tanya Carver. Yes, I know there's a big ugly sticker scar on the front of this cover that I've never been able to get off, and that like torments me. And yes, I also know that this cover is not attractive. Now, I bought this because I was looking for like a murder book. You know, when you look for murder books because you want to read murder books, but like some of them have like really, really ugly covers, and this one had kind of like a stalkery kind of vibe to it, and I was like, no, that's quite interesting, and it made me like take a second look at it, which I'm not sure I would have done otherwise. Like I feel like with murder books you have to be really careful. Murder books, like crime thrillers, like this is the type of book I'm actually talking about here. But you have to be really careful because some of them can just like go, and I just couldn't not pick it up really. I kind of was just, there's something so mysterious about it and it kind of drew me in even though it is ugly.
Another book that I bought mainly based on the cover was Lost Boy by Christina Henry. Now, we were just shopping, and when you're shopping you just tend to go in bookstores, you know.
As you do.
As you do. And it just like, you know, like as you're just browsing it catches your eye and then you're drawn to it. And I think basically it's kind of like a Hook Peter Pan retelling. But I just really like the cover of it. I think it kind of, looks very interesting, and I like the colours, but there were different ones as well. I'm pretty sure there was like an Alice in Wonderland one,
Yeah.
And I think there was another one as well, but I can't.
I think there were 2 Alice in Wonderland ones.
Oh, were there 2 Alice?
Yeah, one was like a Red Queen type
one.
one.
Yeah, it was actually, yeah. And all the covers were beautiful. They were really pretty and like interesting, and kind of they just draw you in a little bit. So I was like, yeah, I really actually want to read it. So, and this is another one that I do plan on reading very soon because I kind of really like the sound of it.
And the last book that we want to talk about is one that I cover bought for Hannah for Christmas. Which, I mean, you'd think that we'd think more about the things we buy each other, but no. I saw the cover of this one and I was like, no, Hannah needs this in her life. I'm buying it for her. And that is The Dinosaur Lords by Victor Milan. Now, anyone that knows Hannah knows that she's absolutely obsessed with dinosaurs.
Yep.
You've got dinosaur bed sheets,
Yep.
You've got dinosaur pillows, you've got dinosaur socks, you've got dinosaur mugs, but no dinosaur books.
No, I know. Well, apart from Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, but that was only because I made you buy that one.
Yeah,
so
it was. But yeah.
So this is a fantasy book with dinosaurs in
It
it.
looks awesome. Like, actually, like, ooh, it looks awesome.
So people ride dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, fantasy, sounds great. Let's go there. So I cover bought this for you.
Yes.
And I feel like that was quite successful.
It was.
buying.
So yeah, can't wait to read it.
Yeah. So there you have it. Those were our 5 cover buys that we wanted to talk about today. If you decide to do this video, if you have done this video, please link it down below. We want to check it out. And please do check out the other hosts' videos because they are sure to be awesome.
Yes. And all the other prompts for the rest of the month as well, because, you know, you might not want to take part in all of them, but there might be one that thinks, oh, actually, do you know what, I've got some really interesting ideas for that one, I can do that one. Or you don't have to take part. It is a lot of effort and...
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun too.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing, and that's why we're taking part, so be sure to take part in too.
We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye!